Hey, how's it going on YouTube? Welcome back to yet another amazing video, and in this video I'm going to be showing you guys how you can improve your FPS and get better performance in all new Revenge of the Savage Planet dropped recently. This guide is packed with best Windows settings as well as game settings, so make sure to stick around till the end of this video. And with all that said, let's get started with the intro. Alright, step number 1 is actually the Windows settings, and for that simply search for settings on your PC, and once you're over here, come down to personalization and then head over to colors. Then disable transparency effects, and this will ensure that all of the animations on your Windows is turned off related to transparency. After that, head down to gaming, head over to game bar and turn this thing off. This is an overlay service, and disabling that will disallow your PC to open game bar while you're playing your games, ultimately improving your performance. After that, go back to gaming, head over to game mode and then turn this thing on. It will help you to optimize your PC by turning things and applications off in the background to improve your performance. Then click on the graphics button and then enable optimizations for windowed games, and then click on advanced graphics and enable hardware accelerated GPU scheduling. Both of them will utilize best technologies and utilizes your GPU to render the game and reduce input latency. After that, you wanna have to head over to the download location of your game. For that, simply open up your Steam, right click on your game, then click on manage and then click on browse local files. Over here, simply copy this file path and paste it right over here. Okay, once you're over here, head over to Windows, Towers, Binaries, Win64, and then you'll add Towers Win64 shipping.exe. Click on the add button, and if that is already added in here, simply scroll down to find it. Click on it, and for the GPU preference, select high performance and ensure that it is using your primary graphic card. Then close your settings. After that, you're gonna have to head back to the game files and follow the compatibility settings. Head over to Windows, Towers, Binaries, Win64, and then right click on your Towers Win64 shipping.exe and then click on properties. Then head over to compatibility and click on disable full screen optimization. Also click on change high DPI settings, enable this option over here, click on OK and then OK once again and simply close it. Next step is deanimating Windows, and for that simply search for adjust the appearance and performance of Windows, and right over here only enable save taskbar thumbnail previews, show thumbnails instead of icons, show window contents while dragging, and smooth edges of screen fonts. This will ensure that it utilizes the basic and minimal animations of your Windows and disable all other fancy animation to save computation resources for extra performance. Click on OK. Next step is local group policy editor, and for that simply search for edit group policy, and over here double click on computer configuration, administrative templates, Windows components, app privacy, and right over here you'll find something called let Windows apps run in the background. Double click to open it up and ensure that it is set to enabled. Then for this policy you have to set it to force deny, and this will deny all of the applications running in the background, and it is similar to disabling background applications from settings in Windows 10. Once that is done, simply close it. Next step is creating a restore point, and for that simply search for create a restore point over here and then scroll a bit down and find your local disk C. Click on create and name it something that you can remember it. I highly recommend you guys not to skip this step if you want to restore all of your settings back to normal without any kind of data loss. Once that is done, simply click on close and close system properties. Next step is downloading the Revenge of the Savage Planet FPS Pack. I'll be leaving a link to this down in the description below. You guys can come over here and you'll find in 5 simple folders. The first one is CPU priority, in which I have left AMD and Intel CPU priority. So if you have an AMD CPU, you can apply this priority, and if you have an Intel CPU, you can apply this priority. Next is the game priority, in which I have left above normal, high priority, and normal priority. And to apply this, you guys can leave your PC specs down in the comments below, and I'll be telling you guys which priority you need to apply right over here. Third one is RAM optimization, in which I have left the same thing but for optimizing your RAM. I have 32 GB RAM, so I need to apply this registry, and I have left a ton of presets according to your PC. You guys can apply it right away, and there is also a reset to default just in case it doesn't work out well. Fourth one is disable unwanted services, in which I have left all of these services which are really useless, and you guys can disable it by simply double clicking on them. Unless you use any Bluetooth or printer services, leave these two as it is and disable every single one of these services, and it will help you to boost your performance drastically. Once again, if you want to revert any of them back again, you guys can head over to this folder and revert them again. Last and not the least is the useful programs, in which I have left 3 very useful programs. Let's start with the first one, that is clean temporary files. You're gonna have to right click on it as administrator. This will politely ask you to press any key to continue. You guys can press enter, and this will delete all temporary files off of your PC. Next one is MSI mode utility 3.0. Simply right click on it as administrator. Once you guys are over here, simply locate your graphic card and then click on the MSI button next to it, and for the interrupt priority go with high. This will allow your graphic card to handle higher interrupts to improve the performance without overclocking it. Last and not the least is unpark CPU. You wanna have to open this application up and it should look like this, and right over here you guys will see enable unparked cores. You guys can slide this core parking index all the way up to 100%, and then for the system power plan go with high or ultimate performance and then click on the apply button. Once that is done, it will ensure that all of your CPU cores are in action and they are working 100% to improve the performance while you're playing your games. None of the cores are parked and hence you do not lose any performance. Once all of that is done, you guys can now drop into the game for the best in-game settings. Okay, once you're in your game, press your escape key and then head over to options. Then head over to the video settings and make sure that your window mode is set to windowed full screen. For the resolution, it would be set to your native monitor resolution. Vertical sync you wanna have to remove and set it to none VRR. For the anti-aliasing, you guys can go with NVIDIA DLSS if you have an NVIDIA graphic card, or AMD FSR if you have that. For this one, I'll go with DLSS on quality. Post-processing quality should be set to low. View distance quality medium. Shadow quality medium. Texture quality you can go with medium or high. Effects quality low, and foliage quality low. And if you're using a split screen, anti-aliasing should go with NVIDIA DLSS and balanced. Press F and that should be it. You guys can now go back and enjoy your game with the maximum FPS possible. So guys, that was it for this video. I hope I could have helped you out. If I could have, make sure to leave a like and smash hit subscribe button because it really helps me grow the channel. We are really close to 1000 subscribers, so I would definitely love it if you press the subscribe button, and we'll see you all in another amazing video. Until then, stay tuned, keep watching Tweakrz, and peace out.